Howdy, y'all. So, today, I got my little treasure chest right here, Couldn't fit my canoe in there. Well, I'll start out with that first, This big old lucky thing took me just about everywhere I needed to go. On the river, when I left home after Pap, kind of pissed me off, whatever, but that's besides the point. So, I'll go ahead and open the box up. Goody. I'm just going to go down, from top to bottom. Not bottom to top. That's just weird, Why would you do that? But first thing I'm going to pull out here is, Shakespearean Revival. Oh, this must be one of the posters that the King and Duke, stuck up somewhere. It says here, wonderful attraction. Wouldn't be too sure about that one now, would we? For one night only, the world-renowned I'm not very good at reading, tragedians, David Garrick, the younger of Drury Lane Theatre, London. Excuse me. And Edmund Kean, the elder of the Royal Haymarket Theatre, Whitechapel, Pudding Lane, Piccadilly. I think. Yeah, maybe. Oh, well. London and the Royal Continental Theatres in their sublime Shakespearean spectacle entitled The Balcony Scene. I think that's that makeout scene or whatever the heck it was, in Romeo and Juliet. Well, Romeo was Mr. Garrick and Juliet was Mr. Kean. That's the first thing we got there, little poster. Sorry there, This brings back some memories. Saw this in a town we stopped along, Well, I feel bad for Jim for, taking all the heat for my little escapade of death there, But it's one of them wanted signs that was stuck up around town. For staging my own death, I didn't think that a runaway slave, would get blamed for it or whatever. But, yeah, it was a bad deal. But we got over it. Right here, this held some pretty good moonshine, We didn't get drunk. That's just not right. But, yeah, we took some swigs out here every once in a while, good stuff. But I like to drink me some alcohol, but everybody else there around me too. So, I mean, it was like a party almost, But y'all know it goes good with some drinking. A cigar, Puff on that right there. Whew. Ain't nothing better than a good old cigar. But found them in that floating house that went down the river, and there was a dead guy in there. But come sooner, I thought I'd see Pap again, but turns out that the dead guy in the house was Pap. This kind of breaks my heart, but God bless him, even though he was kind of a crappy father. But we got through it, and another thing we like to do around, just waiting around, whatever, at the little shimmy shag type deal with the raft we built or got, whatever, we took it somewhere, Good old Jack's Links jerky. Or, not jerky, man. This is real stuff right here. Sit there, grab yourself a pinch, throw it in, whatever. It's empty, but I quit chewing after that, That little runaway deal I did there, just kind of retaliation against Pat. I thought he was a little hard on me. He was kind of a drunk too. But one thing I should have never left home without, which I didn't, was my trusty dusty, little guideman knife. Thing's sharp, I could shave myself with it, whatever. It was a good deal, Cut the pig open with it. Got some blood when I staged my death, whatever. It was a good deal, Made it look like I was dead, so when Tom Sawyer saw me, he was like, "You ghost? Boy, you ghost." "Nah, man, it's me. Little El Chica Huffa." Mexican words, I'm guessing, But another thing I took from Pap was his gun, but kind of got burned one night when we were sitting there by the fire. That was after the book, But I did manage to save a couple shot shells that I took out of there. Shooting at some freaking ducks or whatever. It was good stuff right there. Boy, when Jim got took to that shed on that crazy farm where he Had another black man. Brought him some food, whatever. It was like he was getting served all by himself. But one thing he was chained up, and that just wasn't good. But we tried digging him out, you know, even though he had a hole in the wall or whatever. We tried digging him out with spoons, little tack knives. But, God, that was a lot of work, you know. Well, I guess that brings me to my next item. You know, I'm getting down to the bottom, whatever. This stuff, didn't really like to eat it, but we ate it. Got through her, me and Tom, and I think Jim might have had a little something to do with it too, but some sawdust, premium sawdust, just chopped her up today, you know. It's dry. It's raining out right now, but don't let rain on your parade. Yeah, that was a pun. Woofda. Well, we're on the subject of Jim, you know. Got a little part of his little hairball that he could tell the future with, you know, ooga booga type stuff, whatever. You know, like he's sitting there, little ooga booga dooga dooga dooga, you know, whatever. Then he's like, oh my gosh, bro, I see your future. Nah, you don't, brah. You just think. But next thing, Pap had me do this, whatever, was, you know, take some fishing line. That's the next item on my list, you know. Got some premium, like 6-pound test fishing. I don't know how they do that test stuff, you know. Then next thing, you know, tied around a little fishing hook right there with a homemade little jig type deal. I made that myself, the little green thing, you know. You just slide it right off the hook and it's just, I hooked myself. Ouch. That didn't feel good. You know, you got this, things are sharp. Oofta. Got that little flappy little tail on there, you know, it goes in the water. Track some primo fish, you know. Got some big old carp, walleye, whatever you hankering to eat that night. It's a good deal. Miss them things, you know. Ain't been fishing in a while, but yeah, that's like a 2-for-1 deal, you know. Got 2 items, one shot. You know, I didn't feel like taking anything off there, you know. But yeah, good times with that fishing line and stuff, you know. Miss Watson gave me this as a present one time. The Bible, goodest. It's the goodest book there is. You know, I don't really read it. I don't like reading that much, but you know, it's got its things on there. You know how Jim was with his little ooga booga type speculations, whatever. You don't like killing things because you know bad things might happen, but it happened with that snake that I killed and laid next to him, and then that night, you know, he got bit by a rattlesnake because it came back looking for its mate or whatever. Wasn't a good deal, but oh well, he don't know how he lived, but he lived through it. But that comes to my last and final item. The spider killed, you know. I don't know if rigor mortis is set in or not, but you know, legs are still kind of, you know, maybe it has. They're a little fragile. Body, you know, you just sit there and feel all the little eggs in there. That's probably not a good thing to play with. You know, it might go poof and a bunch of little baby spiders might come out of there. But yeah, that's it's empty now. I don't know. I hope that was good enough for you, Miss Kruger. Enjoy this video. It's dumb, but you know, it's kind of fun too. Have fun.